Well, here's my old truck, 2002 Chevy Silverado 2500, light duty. And back in March, I was in the hospital for 3 weeks. And when I got out of the hospital, I had to take this truck out to go get something. And I got a flat tire. Now, this is the spare. The spare's gone flat. It's not what was on it. But because I was still very weak from the hospital, and I'm not doing much better now, and it's October. Anyways, I got a flat tire, and I had to drive on it for quite a while until cop pulled me over and said they couldn't go any further. And then there was a couple of good Samaritans that wound up changing putting this spare on for me. It holds air for a while, but then it goes flat. But there was another problem. So I knew that problem was existing when I was on the side of the road. It was when the tire came apart, it ripped out the brake hose. So I got to replace that now. I don't know. This is going to be my first video I'm going to try to stitch together. So I got to take a few videos and see what I could assemble them with, and go from there. But yeah, this is step one on the project. I'll grab my phone once the wheel's off, show the carnage, and then try to replace it. Thanks. All right. So I just got the wheel off. There's a flex hose. And whoops. So it's actually the brake line that broke. So I guess I'm going to try to get the fittings off and see what I can do. More later. Alright. The fittings were fine to take out, but the line didn't survive. It's too rusty. If you see there. That was at the caliper end. And it's not facing the right way. It got twisted, or part of it got ripped out. But that was still in the T on the diff. So now I got to see if I have any brake line the right size, and fittings, or reuse the fittings, or get fittings. Back later. Alright, well, this is a bonus. I remembered that I had a brake line kit, because I had to use a brake line from the master going to the distribution block under the truck. And the rest of the kit I have in a box still. And this is the pre-bent line for the one that I need to replace. Woohoo! So I'll get this installed and I'll be back. Brake line's on. Did have to give it a couple of tweaks because it was too far away here. But it was already pre-bent to go around the stuff that it's supposed to, so that's all good. Now, it's going to be the bleeder. I did order calipers and whatnot, but I might try to see if I could free up the bleeder now, for now. And where to go? There it is. And go from there. So yeah, progress. I'm sorry, I got carried away. So I got the caliper on, new brake hose on, new brake line. I have to get another clip and then there'll be a process of bleeding afterwards. Stay tuned. Okay, so I bled the brakes with little check valve style bleeders. Yes, I know I need a rotor. Basically, it looks pretty much the way it does because of it being it's October now, and it's been sitting since March, April. That's mainly the why it looks like that. The pedal is still not right, but these trucks need what's it called? Pressure bleeding. And I think I had made a device for it. I have to find it. And if not, I'll probably have to take it to a friend of mine because he's got one at work. Let's see if I have anything to add to this. I'll be back.